Happy holidays! So tonight we are going to our church Christmas party, and while my hair is drying because I just got out of the shower, I am going to go ahead and do my makeup. The first thing you should do when you're doing your makeup is grab your mascara and put it in a place where it's going to warm up while you do the rest of your makeup. So this is my waterproof SeneGence mascara. Usually I'll put it under my arm, but since I'm sitting right now, I'm just going to put it in like the crease of my leg. So that's going to warm up while we're working on everything else. Color correcting tinted moisturizer. I have pretty clear skin, so this is just all that I use. I don't really use foundation. I use the tinted moisturizer, so it gives me that extra moisture that I need from living in a more dry climate, and it gives me just like a straight base of color. There's a lot of other people that will use brushes or beauty blenders. I just find that since it's kind of like a lotion, that it blends in a little bit easier. Brows. Now what I use is the Haircut Box hair mascara, and it's just like a really thin gel, and it kind of holds all of the brows in place. Give my eyebrows a little extra volume, and it's dual purpose, and if you've got little baby hairs, you can kind of just use that, or I use it on my girls if they've got their hair in a ponytail or something and their hair's all crazy. It just helps hold hair where it needs to go without being too intense. It is a Christmas party, and so I'm going to do a really bold color on my lips. This is Candy Cane. It's a red lip sense, so it'll last, like, I'm getting ready now, it's like 2:30 and the party's at 6. This will still be on my lips and when we get to the party, and it'll go through like dinner, and the stuff lasts forever if you wear it properly. The rule is when you're wearing a bold lip, you should do a more gentle eye. Not that you can't be dramatic, but maybe like don't go too crazy. I'll make sure that you're choosing colors that coordinate together. Now, since I'm doing a red lip, it would be a little bit off if I did like a purplish or an orangish blush. So I'm going to use a red blush. I'm all about using things that are multi-purpose. It's just easier for me to be able to buy one product that has multiple uses. So for me, I use ShadowSense as blush. Now this is the red ShadowSense, and I can use it as eyeshadow, but it also works as blush. Just give myself like a couple of little dots on the side of my face. And it's always better to go small, and then you can add more later. So it's just a big fluffy blush brush. It does not move once it's dry. So that's one thing I love about ShadowSense compared to other eyeshadows. So like especially eyeshadow palettes that are powder. So this is a cream to powder. So it starts out cream, but then it looks like a powder once it dries, right? But other like powder palettes, it felt like there was so much fallout constantly. So like I'd put makeup on in the morning, and then like by lunchtime, all of my eyeshadow would be on my cheeks and not my eyes anymore, because it just would fall off or it would rub off. If you're gonna be doing something like pictures, makeup is always good when it's more dramatic in pictures. So if you can do like a dark eyeliner or extra blush, that's always gonna look better. Let's go ahead and do our eyes. Now, we still want to go kind of basic, right? We don't want to do anything too crazy to compete with the red lip that we're gonna do. So what I'm doing is a trio of these brown colors. So we've got Copper Rose Shimmer, Moca Java, and Sandstone Pearl. So these will coordinate with the red lip, but not compete with the red lip. I'm going to start with the Moca Java. So this is like a lightish brown color. And how I do it for eyeshadow is I take it off of the wand and poke my brush into it, and then apply it on my eyes like so. So this color I'm going to put in the outside part of my eye and just kind of wipe it all over the place. So wherever you like put your brush first is where the most color is going to be. So that's why I start. So like tap my brush and then poke it in the outside corner and then brush it along. Less is more. You can always add more. It's harder to take away. And this brown is just kind of being our basic, just to give us a plain color on our eye. So it doesn't have to be anything too obnoxious. If you're wanting a more like dramatic color right off the bat, you can just put it straight on your face. Then there will be more color. Now we're going to take Copper Rose Shimmer. So this one is a glittery one. And I'm gonna take like a more fluffy brush, and we're gonna use this just along here. So focus towards the outside and just along the crease of my eye. So the extra color is just gonna give us a little more dimension. So now we've got it transferring from this Moca Java to this Copper Rose Shimmer. Tell the difference here, like there's just a little more dimension because there's a darker color right here. I just got these makeup brushes from Amazon Prime Day a couple months ago, and I actually like them a lot. They're very soft. But with that color, I also will bring it down to the bottom of my eyelid and kind of swipe it over my eyelashes so that I'm kind of making like a V with that darker color. So the Moca Java is still centered in this part of my eye, but I've got the Copper Rose Shimmer here in this V section. Another way to make your eyes look extra bright is to put a light color on the inside of it. Our Sandstone Pearl. Something I've learned about makeup though, it is really all about your comfort level and what you want it to look like. There are no rules. It is all made up. Try what you like and don't worry about it. So I take a bigger brush for my inner corner and I kind of poke it in there and bring it towards the middle. So now we've got the Moca Java here, we've got the Copper Rose Shimmer here in this kind of V section, and then the Sandstone Pearl here going in. So I'm kind of pushing that in that way. Because it's a light color that goes with my skin, I'll actually rub it under my eye as well and kind of just clean up my eyeshadow. If it's sometimes it'll like start smudging out, kind of clean it up. Let's do eyeliner. Okay, so this is iSense and it is just like a black pencil liner. Now one thing that I do to make my lashes look extra thick is called tight lining. So I don't actually put my eyeliner on the top of my lashes, I put it inside my waterline, and it just helps to make my lashes look a little thicker. This just takes some practice, so all I'm doing is taking the pencil and putting it up this way and pretty much just closing my eye. Just slowly tracing the inside of my waterline. So you can see, like, you can kind of, it looks like I have lashes over here, but not as much over here. So it's time for mascara. Now I use just a cheapo, what is this, a Revlon lash curler. I just put it on. So now my eyelashes are curled. It just makes them look a little bit more awake. And if you do it before you put mascara on, then you don't usually need as much mascara, and it just kind of helps keep that curl that you're putting in. This is the SeneGence waterproof mascara, and this has ingredients in it to help grow your lashes as well. So like I've mentioned a couple times, if I can get something that has multiple uses, I like it a lot better. So I'm gonna wear mascara. I might as well have an eye serum, an eyelash serum in it as well, to keep my eyelashes healthy and to make them even longer. I like this waterproof mascara as well because it's a soft waterproof. I feel like that a lot of waterproof formulas are very plasticky, and when you put them on your eyelashes, they're just not comfortable. So another thing I do with mascara is, I had a roommate in college say that my eyes looked more like a Disney princess if I did not put mascara on the bottom lashes. So I don't put mascara on the bottom lashes at all. You can always build up your mascara if you don't think like it was enough. Just go ahead and do another layer. Another tip with mascara, so if you, when you're putting it on, if you get it like there, right? So you can see like there's a little bit that is on my actual eye lid. Don't try to wipe it off while it's drying. You want to leave it there, and then you're going to want to take one of these brushes after everything's dry, and you can kind of just like scrape it off, and then it comes off just peachy. We are ready for our lips. So it's a bright red. So with LinerSense, you need to shake it up beforehand. There's a little ball in there to mix up all the liquid. We're gonna go ahead and clean our lips. I just use this towel and wipe off any product that's on there. So anything that may have fallen off, or maybe I rubbed my hands on my lips and I was doing my tinted moisturizer, something like that. So, candy cane. And LinerSense is a 2-part process. So we'll do 3 layers of this, and then we will do a gloss, and that's why it lasts so long. So the first layer is protecting the lip color from your skin. So like oils and stuff that come up from your skin. The second layer is the color. The third layer is protecting the color from like the outside environment. So you're eating food, you're drinking water, it kind of protects the color a little bit. And then on top of the color, you'll put a gloss. So a lot of long-lasting lipsticks are super drying on your lips too, and then they're not comfortable. So SeneGence has a gloss that you put on top of the color, and the gloss goes through the color into your lips for that extra hydration. So if you're like, oh man, this is starting to feel really dry, you have an option, and it will protect your lip color to make it last longer. And there's all sorts of different colors you can use for the gloss too. This one is glossy, so it's just like the plain gloss. There's a bunch of different colors, like there's a red glitter one. There's also some matte shades now, so if you don't really like the look of gloss and shine, there's a specific matte gloss, like in a couple different colors. Or one of the tricks is, so you put the regular like glossy gloss on, and then you just let it sit for a little bit, and then you can like kind of bite down on a towel with your lips, and it'll take the gloss out, but the protective part has already gone through the colors and it's good to go. So you want to do thin layers as well. Now it will act like a whiteboard marker, like if you go back and forth, it takes it off. So just be cautious. And I go like inside my mouth a little bit so I don't get that like weird ring. Another thing that I have to try to be really careful with is I try to overline my top lip, but just like ever so slightly. And so I always have to make sure it's like equal on both sides. Anyway, so you first layer, you let it dry. It dries pretty fast. So there's nothing there. See, it's still there. Now you could do 1 layer and go, but it's just not gonna last as long, and the color won't be as pigmented too. And once it's on there, it doesn't go anywhere. So if you like, you have like a couple seconds where you could like really fix it, but if you wait too long, you have to use a mousse remover to get it off. Layer 2 is layer 2. Now I am not like a red lip person usually, but it's Christmas, why not? So layer 3. Now when it's wet, it is sticky, so you have to wait and let it dry. And the gloss will help with that as well. So the gloss like officially seals all the colors together. So this is our color, and it doesn't transfer. No transfer. You can use the gloss, the clear gloss, or I'm gonna use this red glitter gloss. Let's give it some more red. Now the gloss is not transfer proof. That will come off. That's our finished look, and we are ready for our Christmas party tonight. I just gotta wait for my hair to dry and we are good to go.